Good morning, everybody. Fossil Bill here. Today I'm going to do a video. I'm still sick this morning. Woke up yesterday morning sick. Still sick, but oh well. Time to carry on. This morning I'm going to take my brand new bowl for my 10-pound vibratory tumbler, and I am going to make it, do my sound reduction steps on it. So I figured I would do a video on that. All you're gonna need is some heavy duty shears. These are really nice shears that belong to the household here. You're gonna need a package of this. I got the small size here. It's auto and marine grade rubber weather seal. As you can see, I've already used a bunch of it. It's usually about enough to cover the back of this packaging. And there's actually 2 strips of it here, so I'm just going to be using half of this to go around the outside of this. So here we go. Time to get started. You know, can't get a little cold get in the way of getting on with my life stuff here. So here we go. As you can see, I've got it separated, so all I'm going to do is just peel along here to separate the 2 halves, and hopefully leave it so that the other half just stays stuck and will just stay in place. And if not, oh well. I'll figure out what to do with it later. Now, I'm going to bring my camera over to the side here. I'm at the kitchen counter. I'm going to flip the lid. Now, these lids on the Raytech Tumble Vibes are the same size for the 5-pound and the 10-pound. The only difference between the two is the size of the hole in the middle. So I've seen a lot of complaints about people getting lids for the 10-pound that do not fit the center threaded rod for the 10-pound. Those actually were lids that were manufactured for the 5-pound unit. The rod for the 10-pound is larger diameter. And that's what's happening. It's not that they need to step up their game on the quality control. It's that they need to keep them separated better and make sure that they're getting separated and going with the correct bowls. I've seen a lot of people commenting about that. So basically all we need to do is we are just going to take this and stick it down around the outside of this lid, and just make sure it gets a good. I like to just hold it down and then peel down the thing to expose the stick as I'm holding it down in place. That way you don't have to worry about is it in the right place as you're sticking it down, because it's already in place by the time you expose the sticky stuff. And you don't have to worry about pesky little adjustment details, for the most part. Now the bowl basically comes out to the outer edge of this anyways, so it's going to seal really well and keep it from making any sound. Now you notice I have this bowl marked 1000 dry. That is because I bought this bowl specifically to be used dry with corncob media and 1000 grit silicon carbide grit abrasive. Diesel, quit barking, buddy. It's okay. My pup usually doesn't bark during my videos. I apologize for that. But as you can see, I'm just working my way around. And sticking it down. And now I'm back to the start, so I'm just going to take the shears and snip it off right at the edge and stick it down just like that, and we've got coverage and there's no gap. So there we go. As you can see, it's nice and well stuck down all the way around except for there. Well, looks like I had it stick up a little bit, so let's get that unstuck and then brought out a little bit and then stuck down. There we go. Occasionally you'll get that, and you can, for a while, you can unstick and adjust as need be before it really gets stuck down. So there we go. Now, I will go down into the basement where it is running dry right now to show you exactly what type of sound reduction we are talking about for this modification that I just did. Okay, so here we are downstairs. You can hear this one running. I'll shut that one off. But this one is actually running dry. It's now off. But that's the dry level, the noise level of running it dry right there with the improvement of the rubber seal. I need to give it a good cleaning. I've been running it non-stop since I got it. But that's how much noise it generates. It's quieter than the surrounding tumblers that are rotary tumblers. So there we have it. I hope you enjoyed the video on how to reduce the noise of your vibratory tumbler for dry tumbling. The same steps work for wet, it just doesn't reduce the sound quite as much. And take care and keep rocking.